So let it be written. So let it be done.
The new crypto play you need to know about is zero knowledge proofs, but what companies are in it, what companies are building it, and what companies are getting it. My private site's right here. If you want to find out more, watch this live stream that I did and check it out. Each week, I'm dropping the connected series and connected tissue. Let's get into the conversation. I told you in my videos, and I'll continue to tell you, that if you look at it right here, look at it. I didn't make this up. Union Square Ventures is a company you need to know about. And Multicoin Capital is a company you need to know about. Because the thing that connects Union Square Ventures, which you've never heard about until I told you about, am I right? Am I lying to you? Tell me that you heard of Union Square Ventures, USB, before Underdog Researcher put it on the platter for you. You didn't hear about it. Tell me you was hearing about Multicoin Capital and you took the time to look into it. You looked at cryptocurrencies. You looked at venture capital companies. You didn't look at the companies who've invested the money to create the thing that you use today. Who are the people who invested in Ethereum? You don't think that matters? Of course it matters. If you loan someone money, that's what we're doing here. When you take money and you hear people say, hey, guess what? Today, this venture capital company put $50 million. What do you think they did? Forget it? Seriously. Do you think that these people put millions of dollars into a cryptocurrency and then they said, you know, never mind. No, you can keep that. No, sir. If you got $100 in your pocket and you got 900 more to match it, and you're getting out your vehicle, and $100 falls on the ground, and I don't care if you drive a Bugatti, I don't care if you drive a Range Rover, Tesla. You trying to look me in the eyes and tell me, Underdog, you'll just let the wind blow that $100 away? No, you won't. It don't matter how rich you are or how broke you are or if you're in between. Every one of us will reach down and get that $100 because we see the value in it. How are you going to be a company and you take 50 million, 100 million, 450 million out of your budget? You invested in the company 5 years earlier and you don't come back to collect? Please, folks. The thing that everyone's investing in right here, I'm showing you so you can see it, is zero knowledge proofs. See, you're getting distracted. It's my fault. I'm going to take responsibility for it. It took me 4 years to realize this, and now I realize it's very simple. We are not here to invest in cryptocurrencies. We're here to educate one another as a team, a group of people, to determine, identify, and locate where the richest people in the world are putting their money. Follow the money. Let me show you the money. Andreessen, Horowitz. Maybe you've heard of them. Maybe you haven't. Digital Currency Group. Maybe you heard of them. Maybe you haven't. Brian Armstrong. Maybe you heard of him. Maybe you haven't. But watch me say the names of the companies and you've recognized them. Anybody ever use Ethereum? I guess so. No company behind it. It's decentralized. But behind it is Digital Currency Group. Anybody ever heard of XRP? There's a company behind it called Ripple who invested in Digital Currency Group. But who's the person who runs that? Barry Silbert. Who is Barry Silbert? At 17 years old, Barry Silbert invested in XRP and had already created a thing called, I don't know, Grayscale. Yeah, you heard me. Grayscale. You never heard of it before. They came out with the crypto trust in Bitcoin. You remember that? That was the first crypto trust that led to BlackRock having their ETS today. They came out with it. Barry Silbert, look at his face. He's on the far left. 17 years old. This man was a crypto millionaire, and now he's a crypto billionaire. You know what else he invested in? Coinbase. You see the guy right there? So let me show you him on the far right. Brian Armstrong of Coinbase Ventures. When we ask, I wonder when it's going to get listed. Listen to how we sound, folks. I wonder when it's going to get listed. This is what we sound like as retail investors. I hope they list it when Binance, when Coinbase. These people are not like us. Brian Armstrong is the CEO of Coinbase Ventures. What he deems to go on Coinbase Ventures will go on Coinbase Ventures. He doesn't say when. He is not a cryptocurrency. He's not coming out, please, sir. May I please, sir, be listed on your exchange. He is Brian Armstrong. He tells you what goes on Coinbase Ventures. And guess who you're going to listen to? The people who's on the board. So guess what? Barry Silbert is on the board. So Digital Currency Group has seats on the board. So the next time you say, I hope my coin get listed, you might want to go look and see who is investing in the coin that you have, not the token, but the company. Because if the company is owned by a person who's on the board and that person is connected to Coinbase, then likely they're going to put it on there. They're not cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency investors are us. The cryptocurrency are a tree. But the person who manages the forest are these people. Now, this is what you need to know. What everyone probably has looked at my channel, and I hope you haven't done this. I hope you haven't looked away from the money. Are you looking away from the money, or are you on there for entertainment? There's a difference. Now, I don't mind if my educational information is entertaining. I hope it is. I want you to be entertained, but I want you to see the money. Let me show you another question, and then let me get to the money. Now, before I show you these other questions, let's bring up some facts. How did I discover this? SwiftCoin. It's so random, isn't it? It's so random. I'm sitting here looking at you, and I'm telling you, SwiftCoin led me to the connection. I said to myself, this is crazy. Now, what will this tell you? Does that mean I want you to go out and buy SwiftCoin? Maybe. I can't tell you that because I can't give you financial advice. I can tell you that I hold SwiftCoin, but I can't tell you what to do. But I wanted to go deeper. Who is the Oz in the Wizard of Oz? Who is behind it all? And what do these companies have in common? We are now 20 minutes into it. And I did this on purpose. If you lasted this long, then now I will reveal the secret. And I'm going to show you why. I'm testing you because I feel I shouldn't have to twist your arm to give you money. No, you want to listen to it, then you listen to it. But for those who need to know the why, I am here to give you the why. Zero knowledge proofs. Let me prove it to you. Let's go. It's time to start. Now, if I go to this, I'm going to show you this information. And by the time we're going to finish answering that question that was shout out, we're going to answer the question shout out. Now, I'm not going to talk about the BUIDL project. That was to show you how BlackRock's connected to 3 projects that Dragonfly Capital's into. That is a deeper dive into it. I'm going to show you the one thing that this whole live stream is about. Zero knowledge proofs. And by the end of it, you will have 3 options for you. You will have 1, who is making the thing that is zero knowledge proofs. That's it. 2, who as a company has invested in the thing because they didn't make the thing, so they need to go buy the thing to use with their thing in order to do the thing that they want to do. I know it's confusing, but y'all follow me for those who get me. Who is buying from another company the technology of ZK proofs to integrate with their technology because they recognize they need it. And then the last category, if they're not the person making the technology, they're not the one that's integrating the technology, it's the companies that are using the technology. So I need you to see that for those 3 buckets of people. You will be able to leave this live stream with knowing, underdog, this company has put their energy in developing zero knowledge technologies. And here is the company on CoinMarketCap. I can invest in this company if I so choose because they have a token and I want to buy the token, those are people who watch my platform. I will give you that today. Then you're going to have some people who say, underdog, I hear what you're saying, but how do I do both? How can I get a company that has the foresight that they need this technology, and why do they need the technology? Because I want to buy the token for that company, because I know that that company is ahead of the technology game, and I don't want a company that gets outdated. I want a company that understands that they need to do this thing. So who is the companies who are going back and buying the technology? And then the last category, underdog, who is the company who are now developing the technology? Now, they haven't developed it yet, but they're developing technology. That's 3 different categories. So let's get you that information you need to know. So if I look at this, I'm going to first start with the fact that we have a message from 2017 from someone you'll recognize. Check this out.
Things that you can do. So for example, there's this concept of ZK-SNARKs, right? I'll call it as zero knowledge proofs. So this is the idea that you can make a cryptographic proof that says, I verified or I ran some complex computation on this piece of data and I got this answer. And so if you make these kinds of proofs, then like if you see a ZK-SNARK that says some block is valid, then you're convinced that that block is valid. And even if, you know, everyone in that committee is evil, like they have no way of making a valid proof for a bad block, right? Like because the proof itself, like it is a proof that you did the computation, where that proof is much easier to verify than just running the computation yourself. And, you know, there's once again, you know, super awesome mathematical cryptographic magic behind making ZK-SNARKs work.
Let me wrap up everything for you and bring this conversation to a head. I want you to stay connected and watch the Connected Tissue. My link's right there. You can see my private network, or you can go and get connected in my playlist in the series. Stay connected. Until next time, this has been Underdog Research Channel. Take care.
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Oh my God. Yeah,